The owner of a beloved record store in the St. John's neighborhood is fed up after a shop was burglarized twice in 1 week.
The suspect broke the windows and stole the register with thousands of dollars inside. Fox 12's Paulina Aguilar joins us now from St. John's with the very latest.
Right behind me is the store vinyl resting place, which is now boarded up after it was broken into twice, just 4 days apart. The owner tells me that he is still shocked that this has happened. He's had a lot of support from the community, but is still overwhelmed.
Who doesn't love a record store?
On Thursday morning, Stephen Cook received a phone call that his store vinyl resting place had been broken into.
Yeah, I came through and took the cash register.
The suspect was able to get away with thousands of dollars.
Usually I can only keep about $200 in the register. A couple weeks ago, actually, somebody followed me home. So I didn't feel comfortable walking home with $5,000.
Then, on early Sunday morning, the suspect strikes again, this time busting in the remaining windows.
Friday, after the first one, I broke down. I couldn't work. I was throwing in the towel. I was already living day to day, and that was enough that I thought, well, that's it. I don't see how I can keep this going.
Later Sunday morning, Cook and his friend and bar owner Brian Cook saw the person they believe was behind the break-in outside the record store.
The guy was across the street.
How did you know it was him?
Because we saw him on the video. We had a chat. He decided to go for a walk, and we followed him, and he got arrested.
But ever since the first break-in, Cook is still overwhelmed and anxious.
I know that, like, if I was here behind the counter working and he wanted to, I'd be cornered. I have no exit at all. And now that my windows are completely boarded, I can't even see anyone coming.
Cook says he and other local business owners in St. John's depend on each other in emergencies by using an app.
So it's a way for us to, like, call for help.
But says the effort to protect their business can be taxing.
I just want to pour beers and have a good, provide a good time. He just wants to sell records and, have people who love music have a good time. We didn't sign up to be, security guards.
Cook says he hopes to open on Wednesday for a listening party. In the meantime, he does have a GoFundMe to help get him back on his feet. We'll have a link on that on our website at kptv.com. Reporting in St. John's, Paulina Aguilar, Fox 12 Oregon.